Welcome, seekers of sound and soul. I'm Olive, speaking not merely as a teacher, but as a fellow traveler on the path of music and meaning. Today, I invite you to pause, not just with your ears, but with your whole being, and ask, what does it mean to be a serious student of music, especially at a place like NMAG India, where we do not merely teach how to play, but why music plays within us. In ancient times, the Greeks spoke of education not as accumulation, but as formation, paideia. That means the shaping of the soul. To study music then is not simply to learn chords or scales, but to shape the very basic architecture of emotion, attention, and thought. At Back India, we cultivate musicians, individuals whose minds are trained to listen, to interpret, to question, and to feel. And then you be the performer, you be the real artist, where you can showcase yourself, your emotions via your own way, your own art. And this path demands more than talent. It demands seriousness, not as grim intensity, but as reverence for the craft, reverence for the time it takes, reverence for the transformation it brings. Ask yourself, why do I want to learn music? If it is for applause, your journey will be shallow. I guarantee you that. But if it's for inner harmony, to understand the secret movements of sound and silence, then you are ready to begin. We teach music theory not to impose rules, but to reveal the logic of the beauty lying behind the frequencies. We train the ear not just to hear, but to recognize the truth in the vibration. We practice, at NMAG, we practice improvisation not as chaos, but as freedom built on proper form. Therefore, I create with meaning. There is a dignity in discipline, a quiet nobility in waking each day to meet your instrument, even when the world is noisy or your heart is heavy. Seriousness is not about always being right. It is about always returning. NMAG India was not built to be a shortcut. It is a place of rigor, yes, but also of resonance. We do not compromise with shallow learning. We demand engagement with your mind, your ear, your hands, your heart. Music here is not taught, it is invited, mirrored, sculpted. Every student is expected to think deeply and not just play cleanly, to question a progression, to dissect a phrase, to feel when silence speaks louder than sounds. This is not just education, it is initiation. So, dear listener, I ask you once more, what is the seriousness you bring to your craft? Not just to pass exams. Obviously, exams are here at NMAG India, it's not exams, it's evaluation to know where you're currently standing behind your philosophy on music. Well, again, I'm asking, what is the seriousness you bring to your craft? Not just to pass exams, not just to impress others, but to become a truer version of yourself through music, through your effort, through your dedication, through becoming. Thank you for waking with me in thought today. Until next time, stay awake, stay honest, keep practicing, stay musical.